So we are back with Urek Mazino chapter 15. And let me just tell y'all, things are getting really interesting out here. In this chapter, we finally meet back up with Evelyn. And she's in a sticky situation, y'all. Because these bulls, they got her. They got her surrounded. But our girl Evelyn, she playing it cool. She's playing it smart. She's playing possum. So she can get some more info on the situation. And we also get to check back up with Mr. Liu. And Mr. Liu is desperately trying to find our girl Evelyn. But we find out that Mr. Liu runs into one of our favorite lopobias. And let's just say, he bought that action. You can definitely tell Gustang made him. And I will say, he's talking cash shit to our guy, Mr. Liu. He tell him, yo, you can't go nowhere. Because you know what? I'm going to kill you today. And he tells Mr. Liu, he's like, yo, once I saw the queen was here and she had the crown, I knew none of us was strong enough to take out the queen. So I figured out my next best bet is to kill everybody else out here just so I could win the game. That's how we gonna, come out of here at this point. And to be honest, you can see why he's part of the Lopobia family. That man's smart because, I would have instantly probably thought the same thing if I was a cutthroat like him. And just like Mr. Liu's useless ass, that boy gets shocked up. You know what I'm saying? He ain't really making it out alive here. And if it wasn't for these goddamn net dolphins, Mr. Liu would have for sure been cooked. But he got saved. Bro, fate was on his side. Then we go back to Evelyn and we really start finding out some information I wasn't expecting to find out. Y'all remember originally we thought that guy that was on the floor with her was Mr. Liu, but clearly it's not. Clearly Mr. Liu is somewhere else. Shoot, this dude don't even look like Mr. Liu. Like, for real. Look at him. And then we also find out he don't know anything about the tower's political hierarchy at whatsoever. He didn't even know what a regular was, let alone the testing floors and the administrators and all of that. What's going on? Where is he from? That's when Evelyn just cut straight to the chase. It was like, yo, bro, you got the same clothes on as my man's Mr. Liu. How'd you get those clothes? And this is where we find out where Mr. Liu and this guy come from. They come from a village, and there's a special set of clothes that gets passed down from generation to generation. And apparently their village has this thing called walking the path of penance. And apparently this guy failed and tried to run away and fell into the sea. And somehow he just ended up on the shore over here. And apparently the people who are on the path of penance are people who are cursed. And the only thing I know about people being cursed are the people that are cursed by Zahard, for who didn't want to accept his rule in the tower. So maybe this is SIU bringing in some extra lore building. And we kind of learn about other, secret civilizations within the tower, because there's a lot that we don't even know about. A good chunk of them have just been hinted here and there and never been fleshed out. So maybe this is what we're getting to. But I'm also curious because Urek said that Mr. Liu smelled like the sea and like the salt, right? And he kind of had a very similar smell. So I'm wondering if some of these cursed people were irregulars as well that chose not to accept Zahard as their king. That could just be me doing some headcanon here, or it could just be people who are native to the tower that didn't want to accept them either. We don't know. And Evelyn's like, yo, once we get out of here from these bulls, I'm gonna need you to tell me everything about this curse. Because she wants to do everything in her power to save her man's Mr. Liu. Now that she know that he's cursed and he's been putting his life on the line for her and he's basically accepting her for her, why wouldn't she want to help break that curse? That's her man's. But I will say I am very intrigued when it comes to this curse and this specific island, because this can go so many ways. We got the faction with Phantominium. We got some shit going on with Zahard that we know from old basic ancient lore, right? For all we know, maybe some of these cursed people were people that were, part of that faction for Phantominium that was not jiving with Zahard. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many other things that have could have happened. Now that we know Phantominium has really got his hand in the mix, I wouldn't even be surprised if Phantominium dropped another Illuminous one on that damn island and let that Illuminous one breed, bro. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. But overall, I thought this was a pretty solid chapter. I like that we're doubling back now with Evelyn. I like that we're getting more information on Mr. Lu, because we all know Mr. Lu has really been like a mystery so far for the first 15 chapters. And I really think we can cut out the idea that Mr. Lu is potentially Bak Ryun. That was a theory I was holding on to for quite a while, and I think I'm going to have to let go of that theory now. But all in all, I like the chapter. I'm really looking forward to see what's going to happen next. And I really want to see Evelyn, which it looks like she's going to do, tap into her anima powers and really start to let loose. You know what I'm saying? So let me guys know what you think about the chapter. Let me know some theories you think is going to happen regarding Mr. Lu and this other guy from the island and the cursed people. And until next time, I'll catch you guys later.